How's it going, everyone? Mountainspyder here, bringing you another episode in the Pokemon series. And this is going to be a first impressions of an old deck. So I got the request to do Stormrider in the comments, and it's from the X and Y series, so it's old. I think it's one of the older ones. So this is going to be a tough one, but it's an electric type deck, so that's some promise at least. So let's heart this and let's buy it. I'm a little bit scared about this one. So let's take a look at... Ooh, that's a very nice Rayquaza coin. I like the coin at least, so hey, I'm happy with this deck so far. So, quick glance of the deck. I'm seeing a lot of... Not actually that many Pokemon, in all honesty. Not as bad as I expected. I'm seeing a lot of filler Pokemon, though. An okay amount of supporters, which is not bad. So, let's see what we got. This is looking like an interesting deck. So let's see. Pikachu. Of course you gotta have Pikachu in a electric type deck. Tail Whip. Oh, flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon can't attack during your opponent's next turn. That's actually pretty cool. Alright. I'm okay with that. Execute. Loathe. Flip a coin. If heads, switch this Pokemon with one of your banished Pokemon. That's terrible. Please evolve. Okay, it evolves. Execute. I love that art card progression. It's the same artist. It's different artists. That progression is so great, though. Executor, 120 HP. Shake it off. The stack does 20 damage times number of normal Pokemon your opponent has in play. That is amazing. I love that. Alright, I'm in love with this card just for the card art and the card progression going from Execute fighting off Spearow, or being attacked by a Spearow, to then Executor beating the living daylights out of the Spearow flock. I love that. And then Seed Bomb is 80 damage. I like this. I love that progression. Let's go. Zapdos. Okay, so I got a flagship here. It's 120 HP, so that's decent. Drill Pack 1 for 20, that's okay. And Raging Thunder, 120. This attack does 40 damage to one of your bench Pokemon. Okay, so the same as Tornado, as Thunderous. That ain't bad. It's not bad. 2 retreat cost. I would have liked a 1 retreat cost there. 130 HP would be nice. That's out of the 120 hitbox, but that's okay. Yeah, it's not bad. It's okay. I can't complain too much. And a shiny, so there's 2 of it, which is quite nice. Wurmple, 60 HP for Flock. Search your deck for Wurmple and put it onto your bench. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Should say a Wurmple and put it onto your deck afterwards. But okay. And then Tackle. How many of these are in the deck even? There are only 2. Alright. And then Cascoon is Poison Sting. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Fair enough. And Iron Defense. If hits, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn. Alright, so it's a bit of stall. That Poison Sting is not bad, hey. For 1 grass energy, you can actually mess with your opponent a bit. So that's not terrible. I'm kind of okay with that. Electrike, And then Manectric, 90 HP, Random Spark. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. That's not bad for 1 energy. I don't think I would worry too much about Bite, quite frankly. Just running this for Random Spark and just hitting your opponent's bench is not bad. Alright, I quite like that. Nincada, 40 HP. Ooh, that HP is low. Slighting Intrusion. This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. Are you serious? It has 40 HP and it's dealing 10 damage to itself. What? Alright, Shedinja. Oh, 30 HP. This is just like anxiety in a card. Cursed Rain. Put 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. It's pretty bad. If it was like 2 damage counters, then maybe. But the swap is not bad. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe? Hopeless Scream. That's so depressing. This attack does 50 damage times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. So you kind of want to put 2 damage counters on it with Nincada. And then this thing is swinging for 100. But you're only going to get it off once. And this does 40 damage, right? Yeah, it does 40 damage, so it would knock out Nincada. Oh man, if only Nincada had 50 HP. Oh, it wouldn't matter. It would knock that out as soon as it evolved. Interesting. Interesting. I don't think getting this Hopeless Scream off would be so difficult. Because you gotta somehow You have to have 20 damage on it. Oh, that's going to be difficult. Okay, but I do like it. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting card. Voltorb, 60 HP for Thunderwave, chance to paralyze, and big explosion, you knock itself out. If there was 1 energy, then that would be fine. But for 2, it's not great. Electrode, 90 HP, continuous tumble. Flip a coin until you get tails. Attack does 20 damage times number of heads. Fair enough. Energy Bomb. You remove all energy from this Pokemon to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. That's actually not bad, right? Because you basically build up to that. You hit Energy Bomb to deal a lot of damage to your opponent. You move these energies off, and then this Pokemon gets knocked out. And you don't lose the energy. So it's actually not bad. It's energy preservation, which is always a very, very good thing. So that's not bad. It's very expensive for 70 damage. Very expensive for 70 damage. But it's not terrible. Skarmory, 100 HP. Call for family. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Fair enough. And blow through. If there's any stadium card in play, this attack does 30 more damage. And that's never going to come up. So basically this is Call for Family Skarmory. Alright, Dratini. Ooh, Dragon. That's always exciting. Because weakness is not a thing anymore. 50 HP for Hook, 10 damage, and Slam. Flip 2 coins, attack does 20 damage times number of heads. That's okay. That's not really ever going to be used. Dragonair, 80 HP for Shed Skin to heal 30. That can be useful. And then Slam, flip 2 coins, does 6 damage times number of heads. Okay, fair enough. And, ooh, a very nice Dragonite. 160 HP, and it's a plus, Alpha Plus. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack of this Pokemon, take 1 more prize card. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, if you can get this off, that's really good. I haven't seen one of these cards in a long time. I didn't actually know there was a theme deck with one. Interesting. Okay, so Wrapped in Wind. Attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon. So you kind of need to rush this Dragonite, right? And then Heavy Impact is 5 energies. I think that's one of the highest costs I've seen. 5 energies for 150 damage. If you can get this online, right? You can sweep with this super quickly. But you've got to get it online super early. And there's only 1 of in the deck. Yeah, there's only 1 of. That's tough. Revive. Put a basic Pokemon with Discard Pile into your bench. This has got some potential, but getting it off is going to be so difficult. Switch. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Trainers Mail. Okay, we know what these do. Let's just take a look at them quickly. Ultra Ball. Only 1 Ultra Ball. Two Prof Letters. That's pretty good. Because you'll need these. A Steven. Search deck for a Sports Deck card and a basic energy card. Reveal them. Put them into your hand. So that's good. Steven's nice to kind of keep yourself going. Only one of. Okay, we got to draw 3. We got a Wally. Wally's good. Wally is very good. Wally is really good. And it's a way to accelerate into that Dragonite. Interesting. Pokemon Center Lady. And we got ourselves some special energies. The Double Dragon. This card can only be attached to any Dragon Pokemon. This card provides every type of energy, but provides only 2 at a time. So it basically knocks the count down from 5 to 4. Interesting. Okay. This is going to be a tough deck to play. I kind of want to stall with Cascoon. You got to get Dragonite out of this deck. So I kind of want to stall with like Cascoon. Yeah, this is a tough one. And like even Tailwolf and Pikachu just stalling. This deck is all about stalling until you can get Dragonite online. Interesting. Thank you so much for the suggestion. This is an interesting deck to look at. All right. Let's see how this goes. It's gonna be tough, eh? This is gonna be so tough. Because I need to somehow get that Dragonite online. Oof, we're going up against the Charizard deck, which can play super aggressive as well. Okay. I really hope I go first. I don't want to go second with this deck. Oh, I got Steven. That's actually really lucky for me. Right, I'm going second. Which means I can start being aggressive with Zapdos. Or I shouldn't get knocked out with Electrike, because I kind of want to go into Manectric first and hit my opponent's bench, which I think is going to be a big deal. Or do I want to go into Zapdos and start the aggression early? Let's start the aggression early. I want to try and throw my opponent onto the back foot as quickly as possible. And Manectric can always come in later, which is fine. Yeah, I'm glad I went for that. I'm very glad I went for that. Because this is going to be for the... I actually should have gone the other way around, because I'm going to get yawned, which is a bit irritating, but that's okay. Alright, we're going to hit this. In terms of the card I want to get a draw 3 100% of the time, and I want to get an energy going. Great, so let's get those down. We're going to train this Mail as well, which is really good, because I can look at my top 4 cards. I take a trainer, put it into my hand. So let's hit that. Do we hit anything? We get Ultra Ball and we get Wally, right? So, I think the answer here is Ultra Ball. Because what I want to do with Ultra Ball is hit Executor and an Energy. The deck is doing a lot in the first turn. And I want to bring out... Let's see. I got everything I need. So let's bring out that Dratini. Let's bring out Dratini. Because I want to get those evolutions going as quickly as possible. Let's go down to there. And let's go for a draw pack. And I really hope I just don't get yawned. And basically yawned out of this game. It's going to be unfortunate if it does happen. I don't know if we're going to commit to Raging Thunder. It does apply good pressure. It applies very good pressure. But the yawn kind of throws me. Let's do a draw 3. Let's see what comes out from the draw 3 and then go from there. Man, I wish this deck had a way to energy accelerate. Not exactly what I wanted, but that's okay. Let's go for draw pack. I'll get a knockout the next 2 turns with Raging Thunder. Oh, next turn with Raging Thunder, sorry. Or 2 turns with draw pack. I don't really want a Raging Thunder because it's going to be hitting Manectric, which is an issue. But I guess it's something. Let's see if I wake up. I do wake up. I want to get this knockout because I don't want to get stuck being yawned the whole time. I really want this gone. So let's get this Grass Energy down here. And let's go for Raging Thunder. Sorry, Manectric. Alright. Let's keep this going. I'm hoping for a basic Pokemon. Ugh, Shedinja is not what I wanted to see. I really don't want a Shedinja. Alright, I need to get that Dragonite going. I probably should have searched for Skarmory. I should have I should have... Oh, there's Dratini. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I should have searched for Skarmory instead. Because then I could have used it to fill my bench. And make the game take longer. Which would have been a much better play. That would have been a much better play. Well, I'm fine for energies. That's for sure. The Zapdos was a really good start. I'm glad I went for Zapdos over Manectric and went for the more aggressive play. Putting your opponent on the back foot is always a good thing. Because I've put my opponent under a clock now, which is good. My opponent's drawn very well, though. I'm going to U-turn. Yep. What are they going into? I presume Slugma. Okay. Another Manectric. That's not bad because I can use Revive to bring that back. So I'm not terribly worried about losing that Manectric now. So we can put that down there. And I'm going to go for Raging Thunder. Let's put another one over there. The Zapdos is putting in work. The Zapdos is putting in a lot of work. Okay, there's Wurmple. That's really good because I can drop a Wurmple down and do Raging Thunder again. The Zapdos wants you to have a very full bench. If this evolution comes out here, I'm going to be in a bit of trouble. Actually, no, I won't pick up a knockout yet, because it needs 4 energies. So I'll be safe in that. That Charizard's scaring me. That Charmeleon in the back line, which can turn into a Charizard, is a real big worry. That's not what I wanted. It's really not what I wanted. Alright, Let's get this energy down onto Teeny again. And let's go for Raging Thunder. And let's put that onto Wormpool. Alright. My opponent did buy themselves a turn by putting Macaga out. There's the Charizard. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Because even Dragonite doesn't knock that out. Look at the draw difference between an old and a new deck. I'm sitting on 34 cards, my opponent's sitting on 20. They got the switch. That's a problem. That's a problem. Not what I wanted to see. Not at all what I wanted to see. Because here goes Zapdos. Ah, that's unfortunate. That 20 damage added up. But here's the beauty of it. You can come right back. And let's put that there. I'm actually going to go into Manectric next. Because I want to pick up that knockout Macago. The problem is, I need to start getting a hand going. I need to get a draw card out again. I've played my hand out, which is a really big issue. I don't know if Zapdos is going to get to 3 energies. That's what this deck needs, is bad A. Alright. I'm going to drop my Electric down because I want to pick up another prize card. That's not what I want. I actually need to draw energies now, or I need some way of getting cards. This deck has done surprisingly well. Getting all the way down to 2 prize cards is actually impressive. That was a really good start with Zapdos. Really, really good start with Zapdos. But now the problem is I've got to somehow get through these Charizards. And I don't know how I'm going to. Because Dragonite doesn't. Dragonite won't get through that. Just gonna switch out. It doesn't even help me. But I guess it'll at least slow my opponent down, which is something. So let's try. 3, 2. I don't have enough time. I needed to get Dragonite out quicker. Man, that's unfortunate. I basically need to draw... Nope. I needed to draw Dratini on that turn, and then like a Wally or Dragonite in the following turn. Because I can deal 20 damage here, which is something. But even that, I'm short on energies then. Let's go draw pack. Yeah. Man, that was so close. Oh. I was actually, like, I was feeling really good about this deck. I was feeling so good about the deck. Yep, that's it. Ah, that's sad. Didn't get what I needed. Ah, that's unfortunate. Well played. I can just retreat out, it doesn't matter. That was actually a good game. I got down to 2 prize cards against Leon's art deck. Which is really, really impressive. Man, so close. I just needed to get that Dragonite out. And it just didn't come. I like this game though. It's just, oh man, getting that Dragonite out is so difficult. Because it's one of. I made the mistake though. I should have brought out Skomri with that Ultra Ball, not Dratini. Because Skomri basically can fill my bench up with Core for Family. Oh man, again, really? Alright. Let's see. Oh, this is tough. I like this deck though. I want to see this Dragonite come out. I'm like determined to play until it comes out. Oh man. Let's see. Alright, I'm starting, which is a good thing for me. There's the Wally, there's the energies. That's a really good start. There's a Zapdos, which again is a really good start. Nincada is just awful, but that's okay. So I've got 2 of the things I need, but the problem is I needed those later. It's actually too early for them to come out. And there's another Slugma. Another open with Slugma. So let's hope the Yawn doesn't come through, because if that comes through, it's going to be really irritating. Man, it's just like, it's one of those things, like the old type decks just struggle with drawing cards. Ah, the game was so much slower back then. Like, the game's become so fast with the abundance of supporters. Come on, come on. Okay, that's an energy, that's really good. Okay, let's get that down there, and let's go for draw pack. Next turn, Raging Thunder, hopefully. The Zapdos is actually a lot better than I expected. It's putting in work. It's a really good opener. That Raging Thunder. Man, if that was 2 energies, that would be terrifying. Yan Mega's just out of range. That's what I was saying, that 130 is such a good hitbox. There we go, because you're out of the 120. Alright, there's Pikachu. That's I'm okay with that. It's not the end of the world. It's not what I want, but that's okay. Raging Thunder. Hello, Pikachu. You're gonna take some damage. Alright. Let's see, what do we get? What do we get? Prof's Letter, that's decent. It thins our deck, it gets us energies, I'm okay with that. Because the aim of this is to get Dragonite out. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That is a problem, actually, because I get knocked out next turn. They stayed in. They must have a heal in their hand. They must have a way to heal. Okay, do I have everything I need? Okay, I do have everything I need. I only got 1 Dragonair. That's going to be tough. Do I have Ultra Balls? I do have an Ultra Ball. Alright, there's a Skarmory, which is also quite good. Okay, I've got basically everything I need. I've just got to make it happen now. So, Zapdos is 100% going to get knocked out. In terms of what has to come in... let's put that energy there. Yes, let's do that. And let's go Raging Thunder. Let's hit them Nectrike. Oh, it's going to U-turn back into Slugma. So, here's a play, right? I evolve Electrike with Wally. I think it's a smart play because it gets rid of 3 energies. I should put that damage on Nincada, but it's okay. Let's put that there. Random Spark. I feel like that was the right play. Because what happens now is I know I could switch up, but draw pack doesn't make a difference. So I'm now at the point where my opponent only has this 1 Pokemon down, right? And if I can get a knockout next to the Zapdos, it's game. Yeah, it's game. I cannot believe I just won with this deck. Retreating the Zapdos. Good night. Raging Thunder. Granted, my opponent had a really bad game, but I got a win with Stormrider, an X and Y early deck against Leon's Zard deck. Granted, my opponent had a bad game. I'll give them their dues. But it happened. Holy cow, that is amazing. I'm so excited about that. Stormrider actually picked up a win. Zapdos is boss. Zapdos is so good. It's actually a really good mascot. Well, when I say really good, right, it's decent. It's thunderous. It's thunderous. That's all it is. Yeah, it's literally just thunderous. But I mean, in an older deck like that, thunderous was good. Oh, I am so happy. Zapdos put in so much work today. And he actually picked up a win against it. I'm super excited. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed that. I certainly loved this video. Thank you so much for the recommendation. This was a great one. And it's always good seeing these old decks put in work. I'm not even going to look at AIs. This deck, it put in the work. I'm sad I didn't get to see Dragonite come out. But hey, I am not complaining about a win at all. Well, thank you so much for the suggestion. I loved it. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. If you did, please do consider giving it that like and subscribe. It helps me so much. Alright everyone, thanks much for watching. Cheers. Enjoy.